Hey YouTube, I'm going to be reloading some 30-06 using some Hornady 220 grain round nose bullets. These are really old bullets that I bought on Gunbroker a long time ago during COVID, and I thought I'd make some, you know, really fat 30-06. They're going to look like this right here. And I'll be shooting them out of my Winchester Model 70 at 100 yards. Let's see if we can get some nice workings. I'll be using IMR 4064. I'll be using this RCBS 505 scale and this RCBS powder throw. Old school one, going manual. And I already have these cases primed, as you can see, and I've already trimmed them to length. And this is my bullet seater. It's already been set, so all I have to do is seat them. The depth on the actual manual itself says overall length is 3.220. There is the starting weight, which is 41. I've already loaded 41. I'm going to do 42, 43, and 44, and 45. And I'm going to see what groups best with 5-shot grips at 100 yards, like I said. So let's get to it. So first, what I'll do is I will get my powder thing right here and throw a charge. I'll set it down on my scale, and I've already done 42, so I will do 43. So let's knock it one hair over. I already had it set at 40, and I will start to trickle it to see if we can get there. And it's going to take a moment, but the scale will catch up to us. Just bear with me. This is so much easier when you have one of those electric scales. It does it all for you. But I don't have that luxury right now, so we're doing it manual. And there we go. We hit 43 grains. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this. Make sure the case is empty, which it is. Then move on to the next one. Put it on the scale and trickle it. It's gonna start to go. It's going. And it's there. And I'll move on to the next one. And I'll just keep doing that step until I've loaded all my cases, and then I'll seat the bullets. Now that we've loaded those 30-06 rounds, now we're going to test them. I've already made 25 rounds, 5 each with 1 grain increments, starting with 41 grains. We'll be shooting them at 100 yards at one of those reactionary targets with 1/4-inch squares, and we'll be shooting them with this pre-64 Winchester Model 70 with a Leupold Mark 4. It's been sighted at 100 yards for some hunting rounds that I made a long time ago, but I think it should be just fine, just to find out what the groupings are. All right, that'll be it. We'll get started. 44. And then 45 right here. Right there at the center. Be set up nice. and easy. Now we can shoot this. It'll hit that backstop right there, and the bullet won't go somewhere and potentially hurt somebody. So we should be good. It's 100 yards right there from the bench. Alright, that was 41 grain shots. Now I'm going to shoot the 42 grains, 30-06s. All right, that's it. Now we'll shoot the 43 grain bullets, see how they do.
Dead center.
All right. I think that group was moderately okay. Now we will shoot the 44 grain bullets and see how that grouping does. All right, that grouping was a little better than the 43 grains. All right, we'll be doing our last grouping of 5 shots. It'll be the 45 grain loads. So let's see what kind of groupings we get. All right, that's it. I think that group was fairly okay, except for one flyer at the very beginning. Other than that, the 4 shots were really good. All right, let's go down there and let's go look at these targets. Oh man, that wasn't bad, but I want to say that the 41 grain was probably the best grouping out of all of them. All right. Right there, see, that's a flyer. I knew that was a flyer. Other than that, man, I think the 41 grain are like the best one. Best group. This is about 6 inches, right? This is about 6 inches. We fold it in half, that's about 3 inches, right? What is that, about a 2-inch group right there? give or take, about 2 inches. Inch right there. That was a pretty decent group, except for that flyer. It fucked it up, see? Opened it up all the way. That group right there, it's about a 2-inch group right there, I would say. 2. Inch and a half. I want to say this is like the best one right here. I want to say. You think so? That's probably the best group right there. I'll measure it out later. I'll tell you.